Today I'm going to show you a bunch of different ways where you can either get discounted or free games. And these are games that are not normally free. There are, of course, games that are always free, and usually they have some sort of in-game way of making you spend more money. But these games normally have a charge for them, and you can get them either discounted or for free. So you can go over the different ways you can. You probably know some of them you may not know. So I'll try to go through them pretty quickly. So the first place we're going to start here is gaming.amazon.com, which is Prime Gaming. You may not even know that you have Prime Gaming. If you have Amazon Prime, you can sign up for Prime Gaming and Twitch Prime. And the nice thing about that, on Twitch Prime, you can subscribe to your favorite YouTuber, for a month, free every month. And they get a little bit of money, not as much as if you paid for the subscription outright. But it supports your favorite streamer, and you don't have to watch commercials on their channel. I use my Twitch Prime for a couple of different channels. I kind of switch around every month, and depending on who I'm watching the most. But if you go into Twitch itself, so there's the Prime Gaming page right here, and if we go down, you'll see it says right here, claim. You can claim the games right here. Another place that you can claim them is if you have the Amazon game program on, where you can, this is a program that's kind of like Steam or Xbox, where you can install certain programs. So you can claim them here as well. It will show you what you have to claim. And you should check it regularly, because like a lot of these places, every couple of weeks or every month, they'll provide some more free games. So the other place that you can check is in Twitch. If you're watching Twitch, the little crown up here usually will tell you all of the games you can claim for free. And this also has in-game items that you can get, and some of them are special items. So keep an eye out on Twitch. Also for in-game items, they have drops on Twitch if you're not aware of it. And so if you watch a channel that's offering drops for a certain amount of time, you'll get these in-game items, but you don't have to actually watch it the whole time. You can just have it on in the room, be listening to it. You can even actually mute the sound and come back to it or look at it if you want to, or you leave the house. They don't know, really. So it's just, as long as it's running in your browser, and you can mute it. You can't stop it, though. You can't pause it. It has to be running. That's the only stipulation on that. Next up is G2A.com. If you don't know about this, I don't go to this often. I usually go to this, this is like one of the last places I go to. Like if the game isn't on sale someplace, or if it's not free someplace, I'll go here to look to see if I can get a discount on it sometimes. The discounts here can be as good or better than some of the ones that you may get like on Steam when they have a sale, or maybe not as good, because you've got to go through it, because for every game there are multiple people offering the codes. They buy them up cheaply, and they sell them at a discount, and sometimes it's not much of a discount, but other times it's a pretty good discount. And before, I've missed a sale of a game that I was waiting on and I wanted to play, and I've gone here and went ahead and bought the Steam license for it. I went into Steam, activated it, and it was fine. You may also, this is kind of a little bit like eBay, so, buyer beware, be a little bit cautious. I haven't personally had any problems or heard about any problems, but I generally, on a platform like this, I always look to see how many reviews the person has, if they're positive, how long they've been on the platform and such, just to be sure. Just use your common sense, like on any site where you're buying online. Next up is Epic Games, and Epic Games is kind of like Steam. It's a platform where you buy games on, and if you play Fortnite, you pretty much have to be using this, I think, because I think this is the only place you can get Fortnite. Primarily, I use this for Fortnite, but they have free games all the time. And you may already know about this if you play Fortnite, because if you've installed Epic Games, it will kind of warn you in the corner of the screen sometimes, hey, this is for free or whatever. But you can always go on here and check and scroll down, and they always have free games, and it says free now to August 1st on these. This one's coming soon. This is August 1st through August 8th. So it will actually tell you what's up and coming too is free games. So I usually get these games as well. You actually check out just like you were buying a game, but it will discount it 100%. This is pretty good. A lot of things when they have like free games on Amazon Prime Gaming or Epic Games, and they're like a limited time free game, I usually go ahead and get them, unless it looks like something that I really, really wouldn't like. And even then, sometimes I'll get it because you don't have to load it on your machine. It doesn't take up any space, but you have basically the serial number so you can access it for free at any time. You also have to kind of, like, if you're going on multiple platforms like this, getting free games, you have to remember to, like when you buy something, you have to kind of be aware of what you have on all the platforms, or go and look before you buy it, because you might already end up with the game free. So that's the only problem with it. But if you have the game for free and you buy it, it's not as bad as if you never had the game free at all, I guess. I don't know. Now, Steam is the main platform I use for gaming, and it has it has sales all the time. So my thought is I usually put stuff on the wish list on Steam, because I like to use this platform mainly, because it gets confusing when you're using a lot of other platforms. And so I stick with Steam for kind of my gaming distributor, unless it's a game that's not distributed on Steam. It's only distributed on something else. The other exception is on Xbox, on your Xbox app. If you have Xbox and you want to get a game on Xbox and PC, the same game, you may want to check on Xbox to buy it first, because a lot of times if you buy it on Xbox, you can buy either the PC game or the console game, and then you get the other version for free on a lot of games. Not every game, and I don't always check that, but sometimes if I'm aware of it, I'll go on there and go, well, I'll get it here for the same price, and I'll get the other game free on my PC, and then I'll have it on the console too. And whether I ever play it on the console or not doesn't really matter. I have it there as another thing. So you kind of take advantage of the opportunity while you have it, and then if the future you need it, that's great. If not, once again, until you install it, it's not taking up any space on your machine. You just have the license key and everything, and so you have a license of it. With Steam, I like to put stuff on the wish list, and I go and I check my wish list. I do Steam regularly. I check the sales. There's usually sales starting on the weekend. Sometimes they have midweek sales. So as I'm using Steam, since I use Steam relatively often for different games, I start it up and I look at it every few days, or I look at it when I'm playing a game on it. And so I usually, if I want a game on Steam, I put it on the wish list and wait for it to go on sale. Now, the other thing you can do is with games to save money on them, and this is something just to be aware of in general, is around Thanksgiving, the end of the year and the beginning of the year, the holidays and stuff, they will put a lot of stuff on sale. They'll put sales on before Christmas and after Christmas, and it usually starts around Thanksgiving. It's kind of like Black Friday on for games, and that also goes for a lot of other software. So if you're looking for other software, that's a good time to buy it or upgrade. That's what I usually do. I upgrade a lot of software in the fall, in the winter, in the beginning of the year. So at the end of the year and the beginning of the year, when they're having their sales. Also, G2A.com has some other software licenses besides gaming licenses. Not a lot, but like if you need a license of Windows, that's another place you can go. So those are some of the suggestions I have for getting discounted games and free games in a couple of different sources. You may have known about some of them, may not have known about others. maybe maybe I missed some, so put that down in the comments if there's some that I missed, and the next time I do a video on this, I will update the list. There are other kind of game distributors and gaming companies that distribute their own games, and a lot of them, and they may have discounts and specials all the time too, but I might not be as aware of them because I may not use their platform as much. I may be running their games on Steam or Xbox or Epic Games. All right, so that's the list. I'm Mungo Dark Matter, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy gaming.